The Scarlet Witch finds her heartbreak turned into horror when she encounters her husband Vision, rebuilt with no memory of their love. Hello and welcome to Centurions Corner, and today we are reviewing from Marvel Legends The Scarlet Witch. So as you know, I'm kind of dabbing into the Marvel Legends now. I'm trying to collect in the comic book versions of the characters, because if I go down the MCU line, I'm really going to sort of struggle with collecting every single type of the Scarlet Witch that appeared in all the movies and her TV series as well. So with a comic book Golden Age type, I can just have the one and that is it, and I'll be finished until they upgrade this figure. So yeah, she looks fantastic on this really good old retro card here. I don't know what's going on with my light today, it keeps flickering away. Up here it's $21.99. I actually picked her up from Forbidden Planet, so it's nice to pick her up in the wild. On the back, we've got that same picture here, the West Coast Avengers and her bio. So without further ado, let's just crack this bad girl open. So here she is in her blister pack. Get her out for her first impressions, but here we can actually see those sort of magic effects. So we've got these rings around, we've got these little fiery type effects that I think even quite a lot of the characters come with now. I think our Doctor Doom and Firestar had those as well. So we're just going to pull her out, get our first impressions. Really like. Oh, she's in there good and proper. It's her cape. Her cape is in there. Yes, that was tight. I really like the hair sculpt on this character. She looks absolutely great. So we're going to go away, take some photos, and we see you in a moment. So here she is, the Scarlet Witch. We've been away, we've taken her photos, and I really love this character. I really love the details. It's just brilliant. I think Hasbro have actually got a little chip in my head, because where I thought, like, do you know what, I'm just going to go down the road, collect Marvel Legends as they come, and just collect like the classic versions of it as they are. And out of nowhere, they're just releasing classic characters, bish, bash and bosh out of it. So I'm trying my hardest to catch up, to be honest. So here she is. She comes with 4 accessories, pretty much exactly the same as either or, like both. She's actually demonstrating both off here. So she's got like a kind of like a flame effect kind of spell looking coming out. And then you've got this kind of particle kind of look that's going off here on the other arm as well. So you can obviously combine them together. So she's got both shooting off into one arm, or all these different esque ones. So they're made of this kind of stretchy kind of silicone type rubbery plastic, just done in a pink version there. I've got it before in green with Doctor Doom. I've got it in flame with Firestar and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a simple effect. This one is the first time I've had one of these particle kind of effects here. It's pretty cool, kind of like it. It captures the light quite nicely. It's just, I have a problem with the plastic that it's made of. And I know they couldn't do it any other way, and I understand why they've done it like this. But you know, when you get like a cracker for Christmas and you get a toy inside it, it reminds me of that kind of sort of plastic, you know, like a plastic comb or something plasticky like that from one of the crackers. But yeah, nonetheless, it's all right. It's got 2 little holes here. One is probably for like a man's size wrist, and this one here is for the lady size wrist. So you can just clip them on there over them and stuff. So yeah, all right. And as you can see, she's modelling it off very nicely indeed. And what a model she actually is. So first of all, before we get into all her looks, we go through articulation. So as you can really tell up here, there isn't much articulation at all, because we've got this big found kind of cocker spaniel ear hair. But She can do left, she can look right, she's got the movement there, she can look up and down a little bit, but obviously it's hindered by this ginormous plastic cape and obviously hair as well. Arm wise, we can come up this far. There is rotation there, but obviously you're not going to get all around because of the big plastic cape. We have got rotation here at the elbow, and it's on a single elbow joint, and then 90 rotation here at the wrist, and it's on the hinge. Just the diaphragm here, we've got left and right. She can look down and she can look back as well. At the legs, she can open up this far, she can kick forward this far, back, upper thigh rotation. We've got a double knee joint here going all the way up, and then we've got the rocker and a pivot at the ankle. So just a traditional there articulation, nothing over the top, and it's obviously hindered as well at the top here, but I'm okay with that because this head sculpt, the hair, just everything about this figure is absolutely sensational. She's literally just based on the old Scarlet Witch, which I just think is great. That hair sculpting around there, the curls around on the back, it's not done by halves, you know, it's done really big, really bulbous and great. I just love it, all the weave going around on there. We got the Scarlet Witch kind of crown coming in, and then obviously we got the hair that comes flicking out underneath it, so it's really good. And that face, very sort of comic-esque kind of looking, and absolutely pinpoint on the like the eyeliner and the lipstick part on there. It's just really crisp, it looks really nice. The cape, however, it's a really thick vinyl cape. I've had sort of other capes that are vinyl and stuff like that, which not as thick as this. So yeah, it feels really robust and stuff on there. But it's done in a nice glossy red, and as you can see, the actual sweeps and stuff in there, it looks really nice. Just really cool. So actually down to the figure itself, so she's obviously got this sort of like pink purpley undersuit underneath with her sort of corset and red gloves all over the top of it. So just a traditional outfit. And obviously going around on here, just a few bit of definition down here on the muscle parts here, gloves, and then going down to her legs, and then obviously just painted on boots. No sort of cuff mark there on the boot at all, it's just red. So yeah, looking pretty cool. Underneath at the back, it's just a simple dress, but it is the Scarlet Witch, and I think she looks absolutely sensational, and she looks great on the shelf, and I can't wait to put her next to the Doctor Strange when he arrives, of the sort of new sort of comic age one that should be coming out, or should be coming next week or so, I think. So thank you so much for joining this one. Would I recommend this character? Yes, I would. She's $21.99 at the moment. She's out and about, and if you do love Scarlet Witch, if you're an MCU fan or kind of want to spread out there into the Marvel thing, I can understand why sometimes this isn't people's kind of esque, because it's obviously not Elizabeth Olsen, but yeah, this figure looks great, especially if you're a classic Golden Age comic person, a bit like me. So thank you once again. You can comment down below, you can follow me on Instagram, you've got all the jargon down below, you can donate, there's merchandise, there's also codes where you can actually purchase this figure up on Savvy, and it will save you 10% as well. I am affiliated with them, I didn't get this figure from them, but if you want to save yourself 10%, then it is down below. So thank you once again, and I'll see you next time. Take care, bye.